Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your man B. I am the brand once again, and today I wanted to give y'all some good motivation. You know, some motivation. Like, oftentimes I come across brothers who be at the gas stations and stuff like that. You know, they may ask me for money and stuff, and I usually don't be giving out money. You know, if they a youngin' or something and they ask to pump my gas or something like that, I throw them some bread or something like that. But usually I don't give brothers money, but I will give them like some incense or some oil that they can sell. You know what I'm saying? Something that can make them more than $1 or $2 that they asking for. You know what I'm saying? So like I usually carry like 100 incense on me, or like a few boxes of incense on me, so I can just give out to the brothers who may be asking for money and stuff like that. Break them down, they could make up to $10 with the joint, so $5 off of one pop. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just try to spark that idea in their mind that they can actually make some money off of this, and I give them the information, where to go and everything, and hopefully they go down there. I've seen a few brothers that I gave incense to, selling oils now, and that's where I started from. I still sell oils and incense to this day, but that's where I started from, selling oils, incense, shea butter, black soap. Used to walk down the train every day for like 6 or 7 years, up and down the train on DC Metro every day, selling oils and incense. You know what I'm saying? And I get a lot of people, get encouragement from a lot of people. A lot of people, a lot of haters on the train. A lot of people who look at you funny because they don't know if you make money or not. They think you a beggar or something, but don't realize that you actually making money. You know what I'm saying? And I've ran through the whole gamut, and it's crazy because they don't know that I'm a college graduate. You feel me? I graduated from Coppin State University with honors. Only thing is that I graduated with the box on my ankle. In other words, I got locked up, what was it, my sophomore year of college. I got locked up for possession with intent to distribute some marijuana, which is legal today, but got locked up. They was talking about, and then they was talking about giving me some time or whatever because it was over a certain amount. And the only thing that saved me was the fact that I was in college. That was the only thing that saved me. They was trying to give me like 5 years minimum and all this other crap, but what saved me was college. And the fact that I was doing quite well in college at the time. But besides all that, I stayed in college. After I caught that F, I stayed in college, did my thing, and graduated with honors. Just so happened, I graduated on house arrest with the box on my ankle. Walked across the stage with the box on my goddamn ankle. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it still wasn't a cakewalk, even though I had a degree. I had that felony. It was not a cakewalk. People, the type of jobs that I wanted, people would look at you like, nah, you gotta have at least 7 years. Some guy told me I needed to wait 12 years in order to be able to, apply for the job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was very discouraging at the time because I couldn't find nowhere that I wanted to work. And because of my physical condition, I got sickle cell. Because of that, I can't really do any physical overexerting activities. So construction was out, stuff like that is out. Military, that's out. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that was out for me because I have sickle cell. So if I do stuff that's overly physical, overexerting, then I can end up in the hospital because of that. So a lot of that stuff was out. But a friend of mine a friend of mine, he put me on to the oils. You know, my man James, love him to death, good brother. He put me on to the oils. After that, you know, he showed me the route, how to do it and everything. And it was a wrap after that. I've seen it. It was just like the bud. In all honesty, it was just like selling the bud. So, you know, that put me in a different space that, okay, I can make some money myself. So after that, for a good 10 plus years straight, I was on the train every day selling oils and incense until about the COVID thing. I was on the train selling oils and incense. I get a part-time job here and there, but I was on the train selling oils and incense. During this time, you know, I started creating my website. So now I have my website to complement it, you know, and, you know, I started really applying the stuff that I learned in school to my business. But at the same time, while I was on the train selling oils and incense, when I first started, I had my headphones on every day, listening to music. I was like, man, I could be reading a book. So for a good 6, 7, 8 years straight, I would read every day. And what I did was, I would read like a fictional book, some sci-fi fantasy. So, you know, I really like sci-fi and fantasy and stuff like that. A non-fictional book. So that'd be like anything dealing with science, math, maybe conspiracies, history, you know, current events, all of that stuff. And then a lot of autobiographies too. I read a lot of books, Federalist Papers, you know, stuff like that. But then I will also read a Black history book or a Black authored book. So classics, the Black author classics, a lot of African authors, a lot of, it didn't matter if they were non-fiction or fiction. A lot of the activists and stuff like that, I would read their books and stuff. So, and I did this so I could get a well-rounded education, since I wasn't at the time getting my master's degree, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get a well-rounded education and continue my education while I was, you know, in my spare time in between sales on the train. So in doing this, you know, reading really opens up your mind, opens up your ideas, and opens up, like I said, your mind of opportunities that you may not have known before. You know, with this, because I was reading so much and taking in ideas from other places, and I started Ubering and stuff too. That's another thing. I went from oils to buying my own car to doing Ubers, and then to, you know, to where we at now. You know, so as I started building myself and educating myself, I got more into the financial markets, stocks, bonds, what else? Trading, crypto, all of that stuff. I got into a lot of that stuff as well, you know what I'm saying? And man, that got me through the pandemic. When I wasn't working, that got me through the pandemic, you know? And so when the pandemic hit, you know, everything was shut down. You know what I decided to do? I decided to start my real estate career. I went on that jump, took the classes. Mind you, this is 10 plus years afterwards, after I caught that F, you know, and hearing people, oh, you can't do real estate with a felony. You can't do this with a felony. I ain't hearing people say, oh, just go ahead and try. Worst they can do is say no. Worst they can do is say no, you know? And that's the mentality that I started taking on, especially when I started selling oils. The worst somebody can say is no to you. That's the worst thing somebody can say. You know what I'm saying? And if they say no, move on to the next opportunity. So, like I said, I took that opportunity when COVID hit to take these classes, to learn everything I could about real estate. I passed the class. After that, I went to different brokerages, tried to, get licensed with the brokerage. The first 2 brokerages I went to, one of them said no, one of them said yes. And I went with the one that said yes, of course, and it's been good since then. You know what I'm saying? The only thing is, I just have to apply everything I learned and relearn, real estate, and just stay focused and keep my head keep my head straight, and it's there. It's all about building up your reputation. It's all about building up your clientele, just as I did with my oils and incense. Doing that for, like I said, 10 plus years straight. It's the same thing. Now, with the oils and incense, like I said, I got a website. You can check out the website at www.mrsnature.com, mrsnature.com. I have a blog. I wrote a couple books. This is my poetry book right here. This is this is the come up from side hustle to successful business. Another vicious thing. My mentor, I met him on the train while I was selling oils and incense. He stopped me. He was like, bro, you read every day. You write a book? I was like, nah. But he was like, here. He gave me his book. My brother named Yonder. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. His book is called What I Do Is Taboo. Check him out. My brother Yonder, by Yonder. See me? He was like, bro, you need to you need to write a book. You know what I'm saying? You read every day, you need to write a book. And every time he'd see me after that, he'd be like, you write your book? Where your script? And eventually it came about. I looked it up on how to write a book, how to publish a book, and I did my thing, jumped out there. So, you can do your thing, and like I said, I'm not BSing about reading every day and stuff like that. I keeps the books on me. This is the Islamic literature, This is the Millionaire Real Estate Agent. I'm trying to, learn everything I can about it. And this is the Struggle for Existence. In this book, they trying to find a mathematical equation to, represent the struggle for existence. But, yo, I'm serious. Like, I've been there where a lot of you brothers are, you know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've worked through it, and it's possible for us to do what we want to do, you know what I'm saying? And it's possible for us to get up out these streets. We just got to have confidence in ourselves that we can do these things and that we can see these opportunities and take advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, we got to teach our youngins the same thing. We got to teach them that the opportunities are there for them to take advantage of. You know what I'm saying? And it's there. It's there. But I don't want to wrap y'all up too much. It's your man B. I am the brand, and I'm out. Peace.